And now I'm so excited to have with us Carlos Pomeda joining. And thank you, Carlos, for being here today. I'm so grateful for you to be here and to guide us into the next silence through a wonderful meditation. Thank you, Carlos.
Thank you so much. So happy to join in this cause. It's so important to be able to project our love and peace, blessings, everything that is good. We have to put it out there. And so that is going to be the theme for our meditation based on awareness, presence. And I'm inspired by something that I learned from a great Indian master who said, you know, when you're reading a book, he said you can concentrate on the words and the ink, or you can concentrate on the page behind it. And somebody else had used a similar analogy about the sky. You know, you can look at the clouds, or you can look at the underlying sky. The clouds are moving, right? The words bring up ideas, but the sky is peaceful. The page is peaceful. And it's just such a great analogy for our own being. In order to be able to offer love, peace to others, of course, we have to find it in ourselves first. So we need to connect with the abundance of love, the abundance of fullness that we all have in our heart. And then we simply project it out there through the power of intention. And I have always found this analogy very helpful because so often we feel, oh, my mind is very busy, or oh, I'm concerned by this thing that is happening or that thing, or oh, I'm so saddened. And you know, when we hear like what is happening in the world, it is sad. But the fact is that even though we may have these reactions and these thoughts and so on, underlying those, there's always infinite peace, infinite silence. And so meditation really is a way that we can start looking at the page or looking at the sky instead of looking at the words or the clouds. It's actually, it is a sort of a poetic way that we could describe meditation. So we're going to apply this principle, and the idea is to find that underlying silence, that underlying peace that's always there. And of course, we start always with the best tools we have, the body, the breath. But this is the important thing about the posture that we use for meditation is not so much the technical perfection. Right? Look, I can do double lotus perfectly. The important part of the posture actually is the feeling that it evokes within us. That's the key. It's not about the outward factors, right? But because of the mind-body connection, the importance of the posture is how it affects our inner being. So that means whatever posture you choose right now, whatever is more comfortable to you, whatever feels more natural to you, the principle is simple. Just find that alignment within yourself. Part of that alignment is also find the right amount of relaxation. If we relax the body completely, that is good for sleep, for rest, and for relaxation. Not so great for meditation because meditation needs a little edge of muscular engagement, just enough that we can maintain our attention. The key difference between relaxation and meditation. So this is part of the art of the posture, is to be able to find that stillness with just the right degree of muscular engagement, of muscular tone. So that's why usually it's recommended to have the back straight. Just the muscular tone from the back can really help us. So let's start exploring. However you are sitting, just make sure that between your sitting bones and your legs, that you have a good basis, right? That you feel stable. That's the first thing, stability. And then I would advise you just close your eyes and feel the body. As you find that alignment where the back is straight, but without being tense, but just engaged enough, just enough. Find that sense of balance, which translates as stillness inside. As you observe the body and scan it mentally, if at any time you find either any discomfort or you find any little bit of tension, just consciously let it go. It feels great. Let it go. And even if you need to adjust your posture at any point, there's a way of doing it very gently, that you don't have to come out of the meditative state to do that. I always advise to pay attention to the body just long enough where you feel you've created that meditative space in the body. Then we bring our attention to the breath. And yet this simple act is also such a wonderful opportunity to once again practice letting go. Very often when we start watching our breath, we try to get involved. We start, changing it a little bit. It's such a fantastic and simple yet profound practice to just watch the breath without interfering. There's also an art to that. Once again, it also feels wonderful. When you just let go, you don't have to do it. The body does it on its own. Just find that place where you can just watch that wonderful movement of life itself, which is the movement of the breath. And here also, we let that mind-body connection do its magic. All we need for meditation is a balanced breath, that's all. And here also, there's different ways of breathing for other purposes, for relaxation. But for a meditative state, the balance in the inhalation and exhalation is what best promotes that state of observation, what is called the witness, that inner witness. Then we simply bring our awareness, our attention to the mind. What is present in this mental screen of our perception? Perhaps we find some sensations, some words, some images. And just like we were saying about the breath, the thing about the mind is we don't really have to do anything with it. Let it be. If we just shift our attention just a little bit, we will notice that behind those clouds of the sensations and the images and the thoughts is the pure sky of awareness. It's always there, always. We may take the help of the heart. Just bring your attention to that space of the heart in your body. In that silence, there is literally infinite love. It can fill the entire world. And so what we do by connecting with this space is then projected with our intention to soothe the suffering of those who are undergoing hardship. We envelop them with our love. We feel that love spreading throughout the whole world. And we keep bringing our attention to that pure sky of awareness, which is the place of love. And we keep projecting that love. And if you find yourself at any point getting distracted by any thought, just let it be. Just like the clouds in the sky, and gently keep bringing your attention to that space that is behind the thoughts. It's always there. And keep bringing your intention. And let your love embrace the whole world.
Incredible.
any time during the day, we can use this very, very simple technique to connect with that inner silence. And the more we start paying attention to that silence, the more we realize that it's always there, always. No matter what is happening on the outside, there's always that place of peace, that place of silence, and also that place of fullness, the fullness of love in the heart. So we can connect to this space anytime, and then using our intention, let that love spread. Let that peace spread. Thank you so much for joining your heart, this beautiful intention of spreading peace, spreading love. And may our intention remain pure always. Please enjoy that inner silence as long as you want. Thank you so much for joining in this space, which we're all connected. Doesn't matter where we are physically. Please feel free to remain in silence as long as you wish. And I hope that we meet again. Thank you.